That's right. Merry Christmas, guys. We are back with another episode of Champion School. A little bit different episode, holiday season. Clearly, Byler has the beanie, or the Santa hat, excuse me, he just bought from Target. So big ups to him.
Hey, Target was out, so I had to go to Walmart, baby. I supported Walmart.
There you go. And then JP's got the Reno Aces beanie on. Got to represent for Nevada.
Yep.
So today, if you're looking for anything informative, probably move on. If you're looking for something that's a little more entertainment value, maybe some uninformed college football picks, here it is. This is your episode. Before we get into any of this, let's just start BZB. Take us through a typical Byler family Christmas.
Oh, dude. Well, when things were really cooking, when the fam was rolling for a little while, right? Mom's business was doing good. We would get crab legs and lobster on Christmas Eve, and we would have this like massive seafood fest. Nowadays we spend more time together and it's a little more low key, but not grandpa, but my pops makes some homemade ice cream. So he's making grape nut this weekend, and then hopefully Rocky Road for next week. So Dad, if you're listening to this, make it. And he'll make his sugar cookies, right? The infamous sugar cookies. And you wake up in the morning, you come down the stairs, right? You got the massive tree right there. Everything's exciting. And then you got the Christmas music on the TV that's playing nice and loud, right? So everybody can hear. And then my mom makes Monte Cristos, if anybody's had those. Phenomenal. Yeah. And I think it's Swedish egg is what it's called, like an egg bake in the morning. So it's like ham, egg, all this stuff kind of mixed together in a really cool bake that's incredible to eat. And so we'll usually come down. No real agenda. When we were younger, it was a real, like, you get up at 6 a.m. and you go, but now it's just kind of roll in there, open up some presents, spend some time together, have some coffee. And then usually the family will come over sometime around like 11:30, 12-ish as we kind of get rolling throughout the day. What about you guys?
Not too bad. JP, go ahead.
Yeah, so when I was younger, it used to be with grandparents stay the night at my parents' place. Get up in the morning, jump in the bed with the grandparents, wake them up, get ready for some presents. But lately, since we gotten older, we go to the Italian store down in Providence, Rhode Island, definitely owned by the mob. They have a bench outside of like all the family members who passed away from mob activity. Ooh. But it's like some of the best Italian food in Rhode Island. And so we just fire up like a bunch of meatballs, spaghetti, stuff like that. So it's good. It's good times. Man, you gotta have the Frank Sinatra Christmas music going with the old school stuff. That's the best.
Love that. Coach Long would love you for that. They're a big Frank Sinatra family over there too.
Smart people.
What's the classic McIntire Christmas party? What are you guys cooking up? Any fights with Joe Mac?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Back in my high school days, yeah, like we'd argue. And actually, you know what? 2 years ago, we're staying at my parents' house, Christmas Eve, and it's like the dude got up at like 5 a.m. and was like banging on doors to get us up. And it's like, dude, you're like 21, 22 years old now. Like, you can't do this anymore, right? Like, so, but yeah, pretty basic. Got the dog running around. My parents are going to whip up some cherry kolaches, is usually the morning deal from Mama Kath. So it's a great holiday. I love it. It's my favorite holiday. 4th of July is a close second for me, but I love Christmas. For you guys, let's go hitting on this now, right into it. Christmas movie, your top 2. Byler.
Oh, dude, what's whatever that movie is, and it's the old school movie. I just remember watching it with my grandparents and then with my dad, and it's like Mary. It's The Wonderful Life, maybe Wonderful Life.
Yes, It's A Wonderful Life.
Old school,
you can't say that's the one if you don't know the name.
That's probably my favorite Christmas movie because it makes me think about my grandparents and just family time, right? It's being a little kid watching that. So that's got to be my go-to. What about you, JP?
Yeah, so we used to, A Wonderful Life was one of mine. So in DC, there's a theater that shows it every year. I'm just kind of like a laid back theater. We'd go as a group of friends and just go, and then love Elf. Gotta love Elf.
Oh, that's easily, you're spot on. Top 2.
Yeah.
Top 2.
My wife is not a Will Ferrell fan, but Elf. I know.
What?
Emac is. We've
That's
had this
tough,
conversation, and she's the type of person that, I mean, she was dumping on Disneyland before she went, right? So like, give it a chance. But Christmas, Christmas movie for me, number one is Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase, no doubt, funniest movie. I'll watch that 5 times a year, even just in December. And then number two, I gotta say Home Alone. Whether that's a real Christmas movie or not, I don't know, but that is one of my favorites, hands down.
A good one.
So.
It's got a good feel. Home Alone made me a little scared of being home alone when I was younger.
Really?
But I really loved the movie, but it like made me question every time I was home alone. I was like, man, I wonder if these creepy dudes are gonna come knocking on my door. I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid.
Probably. Phoenix is rough,
Yeah.
What Christmas music are you guys into? JP, what's the go-to Christmas album or artist?
So I got a Frank Sinatra vinyl that my mom used to listen to when she was growing up. So that's like the go-to one. I can't do like the Casey Musgraves and the Michael Bublé, like the new age Christmas stuff.
Michael Bublé?
Oh, I just can't get into it. Like the pop, well, I guess more like the Casey Musgraves and the poppy stuff. No, I'm out.
Okay, Mariah Carey though.
Yes.
Yeah, she's good.
Yes.
I'm thinking.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was waiting to say Mariah Carey, dude. I was like, dude, awesome. She's banging it, dude. She's on it with the vocals. So good. Frank Sinatra, love it, JP. Frank Sinatra's great. Any of the old school Christmas songs, too, that are just kind of like not super slow, right? I don't need the super slow, but like Jingle Bells and like any of those types of ones that have a good beat and good rhythm. Those ones are always fun.
Did you guys ever watch like the claymation Christmas movies, like with Rudolph and
Love
Frosty? And, yep.
Oh, those are my
favorites.
The greatest.
Yeah, those are so clean, and those are my wife's favorites. Question for you guys, because I know we're back off of movies, but the Grinch that stole Christmas. Which one is your Grinch? There's 3 now.
The Jim Carrey one's the one that I watch the most.
The human.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, the animated one wasn't my deal. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't, dude. The real one is way better.
How old were you when that came out?
Oh, dude. 12, 13 maybe?
Yeah, that's all right in the thick of it.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
That was, I don't know. Jim Carrey for me is just not like, I'm not on him. I'm not big on him. And
no Ace Ventura, no none of that. What?
Ace Ventura, I'll give it to him, but like not on Dumb and Dumber. Like that is not a big take for me. I know, I get it.
Wow, with no Jim Carrey and Will Ferrell, do you guys watch anything funny?
Yeah.
No, just mystery murders and documentaries really over here.
We'll take this elsewhere, JP.
That's right. Did you guys decorate your places this year? The Christmas lights, you guys do the thing?
I did a tree. Got a little gingerbread house over here, and then bought a grump tree from Trader Joe's.
Nice.
Yeah, we got those little trees. I like the trees. Lexi's on it, dude. She's so good at the holiday spirit for anything. I mean, seasons, daily. I don't know. She's really good at it. So we got the candles, the tree, the cool little Christmassy stuff. So it puts you in a good vibe. We had it right after Thanksgiving, if that's too early. But it was not too early for us. So we were like, hey, let's do it.
When is too early for you, JP?
So I did mine like a week before Thanksgiving, so it's never too early.
I respect that.
Yeah. I start listening to Christmas music probably about that time. I can't pull the trigger on decorations till after Thanksgiving for me, but that's just because all I'm doing is sitting around eating turkey and watching football. I don't have a major buy-in in that holiday. So, favorite holiday drink?
I made apple cider hot toddy this year. Amazing. Some cranberries, orange slices, apple cider, whiskey, and then you just mix it all up. You boil it basically on the stovetop. And then you put some, what's it called? I can't remember. Just some kind of like not oregano, but I can't remember what it's called. But you just throw them all in a pot and boil it up, and it's really good.
Sounds great. I don't even got one, dude. Hot chocolate. I am a fan. I am a big fan of hot chocolate. So hot chocolate with some holiday sprinkles. Holiday sprinkles on there. Yeah.
Do you do the eggnog? Either of you?
Ugh, no way.
No, me neither.
No, I tried it for the first time like this year, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
My mom loves it. I'm not.
Yeah.
The hottie toddies though, I am on. I'm actually drinking apple cider right now. So
Love it.
yeah, good times. What's the best present you've ever got, and the worst present you've ever got?
Oh, dude, I got this easy right here.
Easy.
Because the worst one's hilarious. The best one I've ever gotten, me and my brother, we got so the same Christmas, I believe it was the same Christmas. Might be wrong on that, but I think it was. We got a ping pong table and one of those little short basketball games, you know, with the little hoop game. Oh, dude, my favorite. Like,
wow.
But like where I'm actually, because I was just, dude, I dominate. You go to downtown Disney, you go to that ESPN zone, and it's my records because I'm the best.
Well, it's nobody's records now because there's no longer an ESPN zone.
Hey, RIP to my records and history books, baby. That's going to the Sandlot City. But I'm sitting there, dude. I'm just diming it, and that's probably why I got so good. So those were the two best. But the worst one was I was probably like 11 or 12, and I remember and it wasn't even that bad looking back. But my uncle and my aunt got me this like Corvette car, and I remember getting this Corvette car, and I was so disappointed that they got me a car that I said, Mom, I might have even been younger. I was like, Mom, I don't like this gift. This gift sucks. And I like went up to her in front of everyone, right? And like it was bad move, no feel at that time. But sorry, Uncle Dave and Aunt Rhonda.
Just utter disrespect.
That was bad. That was bad. On my part.
What about you, JP?
Probably the best was I got an acoustic guitar. That's when I started playing. I love that thing. I turned it into a better one, but my parents. Nice. So just got a nice new one. Worse, my parents got me wool socks, like just like a bag of wool socks once. It wasn't like 3 pairs of wool socks. It was like 15 pairs. I think I told them once that I wanted wool socks, and so they went to like Ocean State Job Lot and bought like a bulk bag of wool socks, and I just showed up Christmas morning, and there's just like 17 pairs of wool socks.
Hey, you're in a cold city. Those actually come in pretty handy.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, I've had some really great gifts over the years. I think my favorite was probably my parents got a pinball machine, but like they didn't tell us anything about it. They just said like, all right, like we're all done opening gifts, go out to the garage, and we walk out there and it's like blaring music and like all the bumpers are going. I'm like, dude, this is incredible, you know? Like Santa showed up, right? But worst gift, I was that kid that's probably just an ass, right? Like when it came to Christmas, it was in it for me when it was Christmas and I was a kid. And so I got CDs. Is right around when CDs were popping, right? And I was getting into music and I was like, Mom, I want CDs for like a CD player and all that. And they got me Black and Blue, the Backstreet Boys CD. And at the time, I just infuriated me, like I lost it. So, I'm sorry, Mom. I actually listened to that album for a couple times, but like at the time, it just killed me to do it. So
on it or off it take here. Santa Claus cookies and milk left out at night. I don't know if you guys did that.
On it or off it, as in like, did we do it or am I about it?
Both. Did you ever do it? And then if you did it, are you like, hey, I like this, or I don't like Santa's milk and cookie being eaten and drinking by my family?
Right. Yeah. I think we did it like once or twice. I'm on it in terms of like, if I have kids, I'll do it. But then that's because I'm reaping the benefits at that time.
Yeah, I'm eating the cookie, man. I'm totally on it.
That's right.
Yeah, I was going to say I was on it until I found out my parents were eating the cookies. And then they told me I couldn't have any before because we had to save them all for Santa. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You guys were just eating them instead?
I know.
On and off at mistletoe.
Oh.
Off it.
Off it. Wow.
Yeah,
not like a real, not a real romantic dude. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe is that romantic? Is that
I got one hanging in my apartment thanks to Kira. So
all right. Well, shout out. Okay, maybe I might change my mind. I'm not changing my mind. What about gingerbread houses?
On it.
Gingerbread house competitions. On it.
Oh yeah, on it for sure. I'm not winning, but I'm on it.
Do you guys? How many years in a row have you done them?
I haven't
3
even
or
done them
4.
recently. Yeah, just
Oh, you
got 3 or
haven't?
4.
No. See,
We're
I'm
gonna
like
do
the
it
last
this
4 or
week
5 years.
or next week. We're gonna do them next week. But yeah, I got to get back on it, dude. It's just fun. It's a fun family event, dude. Real Christmas tree or the fake Christmas trees?
Real here.
Wow.
Fake if I'm living in the apartment like I am now. I've had a real tree in an apartment. It's miserable to get it out. If I had a house, 100% real. But apartment lifestyle, having to carry that thing down, no.
Oh wait, I've never had a real tree.
I knew that
Ever.
was coming. I knew it.
It's
There's
always
no-
been a fake one.
Just yeah, because like any of the trees, where are you guys getting your trees out there in Phoenix? Like
They're all burnt.
They're dead
that's
in like
what
a
I'm
week.
saying.
Dude, I know. It's
Right?
like this thing's yellow, dude. Nobody's taking this into their house. There actually is a good crop out right down the road, but they got wiped
They
out.
last a week, 2 weeks,
Yeah,
maybe.
not very long. Hey, you go Christmas Eve, put up your tree, boom.
You gotta get it late.
Chuck it
Yeah.
out. It's a fire hazard, dude. It's tough out here.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do, and you guys don't know about this yet, but we're doing it. We are going to do a bowl pick'em competition.
Oh,
Okay, where all 3 of us are locked in. We're not gonna do every bowl. We're just gonna do the New Year's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Nevada game. Have
Gotta
to.
do the Nevada game.
And
That's an
the national championship, bonus points if you pick it. The Quick Lane Bowl in Detroit. What is the date of this game? It's a wild game.
Gotta be a bad one.
12/27. So it's going to be the first bowl game we're going to watch. It is the Nevada versus Western Michigan. Nevada 8-4, Western Michigan 7-5. Quick note on Nevada for those of you that are not taking notes. Jay Norvell took the head job in conference at Colorado State and is gone. So Vitale is stepping in as the head coach, and I believe he's bringing in a bunch of the alumni. Go Pack. Bye. Who's your guy?
Nevada, dude. I'm never going against the Wolfpack, dude.
yeah, I gotta go Nevada on that
Yeah,
one.
they're gonna stomp. Western
I
Michigan,
guess like Western Michigan sort of has home field advantage because they're in Detroit, but
which is
I don't know
so Bush. How do you get that? Like it's always an East Coast bias with these people.
Yeah,
That is such a typical Homer West Coastie dropping that line. No, I agree. I can't go against the boys in Nevada. I don't care who the head coach is. Ever since that Boise State game where our boy knocked that field goal through late after 2 or 3 botched plays by Boise, I mean, we're gonna go Nevada in a bowl win.
Oh baby, put it on the board.
Number 2, on the 30th, 7 o'clock ESPN, Michigan State 10-2 taking on Pitt 11-2. This is the Peach Bowl on ESPN. Austin, Byler, who are you going with?
Vinny, I know you're listening. I'm sorry. I'm going with Michigan State. Michigan State, put it on the board. Vinny's a huge Pitt fan. He's going to be really pissed at me, but
Is he?
Go Michigan State. Yeah.
Sorry, Vinny. Sorry, Vin.
I'm gonna go Michigan State. My 2 bosses from the Royals were from Michigan State, so I can't go against them.
Well, just for that, your 2 bosses can wear it. Go Pitt. And like, put the helmet on and all the way.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, the Orange Bowls on New Year's Eve. One of the biggest bowls going into the national championship semis. Michigan 12-1, Georgia 12-1, 3:30 on ESPN. BZB.
Georgia.
Ooh,
Dogs.
it was just a hunch.
Georgia.
Not even gonna defend himself. Savage.
I gotta go with the Dogs. I was just in Athens like a month ago. That place is awesome. It sucks. I got smashed on by Alabama. In fact, it wasn't even close. But
Dude.
I'm going with the Dogs.
Do we not think that Harbaugh just sneaks one out this time?
This is his year too. First time in it.
I know.
Like he's finally having real success at that level. Even though he's done good.
The khakis.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, that's going to be a well played game, dude. It could go either way, but the Dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you guys. Trust my gut. Jim Harbaugh in the postseason is a little scary. Jim Harbaugh at all times is scary. I mean, that dude used to, I had an old coach that used to work at Stanford tell me that he was hitting squats with the boys in his khakis in weight room and like putting up weight. So like,
jeez.
Hey, there it is. My favorite game of this whole stretch, Alabama, Cincinnati. Alabama is 12-1, Cincinnati, a perfect 13-0. And that's going to be at 7:30 that same day, the Cotton Bowl on ESPN. New Year's Eve. Bye. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to contradict myself. I'm going for Cincinnati, so I'm going to put Cincinnati down as the winner.
Wow.
But Cincinnati's going to get slaughtered. But I gotta pick Cincinnati though. I told you I'm gonna contradict myself. Like, this is the greatest hot take of all time right here. Like, come on. So Alabama will win the game, but I'm putting it down that Cincinnati is gonna win because I gotta pull for the underdog. Undefeated. Come on.
How's that a hot take if you're like, yeah, the team's gonna get crushed that big?
Don't trust me if you're going in for the bets.
There you
go. I mean, I'm gonna take Bama. It's like I feel like it's a fake 13-0.
Wow.
I mean, it's 13-0, but it's Bama versus. I don't know
who an SEC one would be like SEC 13-0, a little different than what they're not ACC.
There it is. Your typical East Coast bias coming out, right? Because
there's some dudes in that. I'm telling everybody in the NFL, it's like SEC.
Have you seen that Cincinnati team? Have you seen them play?
Yeah, actually, like 3 times. They're pretty good. But they're not as good as Bama. They're not as good as Bama.
Who have they played that's been like, oh yeah,
Houston's pretty good.
Okay.
They beat not Sam Houston, but
oh my gosh,
it's in Texas, dude. It's in Texas. They're usually really good. I forget the name of them.
SMU,
they played Houston last. They played Houston for SMU. Yep, it was SMU.
Okay.
They beat them, but they beat Houston pretty well in the conference championship. So, and Houston's ranked 21. They're a pretty good team. But it's like, dude, you see Alabama versus Georgia, Cincinnati versus Houston. Like,
I don't even pick Cincinnati beating Georgia. So like,
okay, here's
or
my
Michigan,
play.
Yeah.
Here's my play. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
Wow.
Shocker. But I'm going to do the typical hedge my bet and already tell you that I'm putting Alabama as my national champion.
So you're gonna erupt on me for my hot take, and then you do the same thing.
Not true. Not unless you put down Alabama, then that would be you copying me. But I'm with JP. I think Alabama is they're the better team. If I'm picking any team to win the national championship out of the 4, it's Alabama. But I just got a feeling, dude, that this miracle run by Cinderella it may continue. I don't know.
They're going to be hungry. That's for sure. I got Cincinnati winning it all, baby. Natty champs.
All right. New Year's Day. Yeah. Good luck. New Year's Day. The snubbed teams, Notre Dame, 11-1, Oklahoma State, 11-2. In the future, when they expand this thing, I think it's 2024, they're talking about a 6-teamer. They would have made it, but for now, hey, wear it. Notre Dame, again, playing at 1 o'clock on ESPN on New Year's Day. BZB Fiesta Bowl. Who you got?
Go Cowboys, baby. Oklahoma State. I got them winning. I like Oklahoma State.
I'm going Notre Dame just because I love Marcus Freeman. That dude's awesome, and I think
great leader.
They got better team chemistry with Brian Kelly leaving, so I'm going Notre Dame.
Ooh, hot take. I like it. I agree. Actually, I do.
Yeah.
I do. What do you think? Where is he going? By the way, where is he at?
LSU. Brian Kelly went to LSU, I think.
LSU.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you, JP, and I'm gonna say that the Fighting Irish take this one in a shootout on New Year's Day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be
points galore.
Not a lot of defense in this one.
Points, let it eat. Okay, Rose Bowl, 5 o'clock ESPN. I believe these are all Eastern times. Ohio State 10-2 versus Utah 10-3. And they've been good this year. They came out of nowhere. I thought, for me, they came out of nowhere. For somebody that watches Utah football, maybe they've been coming for a long time, but whatever. Byler, what do you got on this game?
Dude, I got Utah, and the reason I have Utah is because I saw what they did to Oregon, and that was like I was so looking forward to that game, and then it was just a freaking boat race. and they just keep showing up and winning games. So I think there's something brewing there in Utah, man. I think it's time for the Pac-12 to win some of these bowl games. So I'm going with Utah there. That's a tough one because I like Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm going to take Utah too because I don't like Ohio State. Going for the opposite.
This is going to be the first unanimous. I am also going Utah. For me, that loss, I think that just put Ohio State to the point where they're like, it's hard to fight for something when you feel like you should be somewhere else. So, anyways, yeah. Sugar Bowl, the second to last game. It is 8:45 ESPN. Ole Miss 10-2, Baylor 11-2. Good seasons by both teams.
Baylor.
On one of these.
Yeah, that's a coin flip, dude. I got heads. I went Baylor.
Okay. JP.
I'm going Ole Miss.
Oh, you guys
Lane
are gonna put
Kiffin.
me here again. Lane. You think he's a good head coach?
He's okay. I mean, he keeps getting hired, so he's gonna be doing something right.
Yeah, I think he's in it with the right people. I think that surround yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ole Miss with JP. This puts you and I on opposite sides for almost every game. We could either end up wishy-washy. We could end up 0-6. Who knows? But national champion. We're just gonna go with who is your national champion for this last one. Byler. It's out of, again, Alabama, Cincy, Michigan, and Georgia.
Oh, it's so hard. So
Alabama.
hard. I don't want to see him win again, but I do respect the grind. Alabama.
I'm gonna go against the grain. Go Georgia and figure it out and find a way to beat Bama.
So
go Dogs.
I guess we were unanimous with Georgia too, but okay. So question, going back to it, Alabama, Cincinnati. What's that spread going to be? I haven't looked at it. What do we think?
I bet it's at least 10 plus, 10 and a half, 13. So, I mean, I bet it's high, dude. I bet Alabama's favored by a lot. There's no way that it's under 10.
2 touchdowns? Yes or no?
I don't know about 2 touchdowns, but it's going to take 2 touchdowns to cover the spread, but they're going to beat them by more.
Yeah.
But go Cincinnati. I'm pulling for them.
I have too. I hope they win it.
I know. I really
cool.
hope they do.
Yeah.
It's about time somebody else wins this thing.
Make sure you're following our Discord. Make sure you're following our Twitter, because by the time this launches, Project Sandlot is out in a week by, I guess.
Yep.
Probably. So
1 week.
Anyway, biggest thing from us, hey, Merry Christmas, right? Spend it with your families. This should be coming out right about Christmas Day. We hope you guys enjoy it. And we can't thank you guys all enough, man. Like the support we've gotten for Project Sandlot and Major League University, even just in this last couple months, and it's a lot due to these two right here. Like, these things are making it roll. So thank you guys so much for your support. And hey, have a happy holidays from us. BZB.
Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas. I love it.
JP?
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. And just find time to take time for yourself. Step away from work, step away from social media. Take care of your well-being and your family as well.
Get in nature unless it's snowing and you might freeze. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll get in nature in Arizona. Sorry about it.
Yeah. Enjoy it now. There's only a few more months.
I know. The snakes are out in 4 months here, so let's
That's right.
take advantage of this next couple months.
All right. That's going to do it for us. We will see you later.
Peace.